stand every little thing by for this program, knowing how very busy you are. And I'd like to thank you again.
Thank you, sir, for
having
me.
Watching your progress, and it's been on an upward swing, unassailably so. And I think there's a reason for it. It comes, you know, with the kind of commitment that you have put to this business. Now, just a while ago you were singing. What's the concept behind the song that we just saw? Right,
the song, the video you just watched was Feel Alright, and that's the single from my new album, which is going to be launched later this year, 2010. And yes, I'm a singer now. Maybe I should officially say that, just in case you didn't know, you know. But my first album came out in 2005. It was titled Ba. I'm sure a lot of people remember Nigelo, you know, from that album. But over the years, which is 5 years exactly, I have come out with another album, or I'm coming out with another album, and this time, you know, it's pop and rock, unlike the first album that was more of R&B and all, hip-hop or something. This is more of pop and rock, and with this album I have matured, and I know exactly what I want to sing about and how I want to sound and all of that. So now my music is really basically inspirational, you know, so it's 80% or 70% inspirational, and then maybe the 30% about life, love and all.
Like, I think this guy sounds like a broken record. You must have heard this pop to you in so many places and by so many people. But I mean, you came to limelight through acting.
Right.
Music has just come somehow on the sidelines. How
right.
did that aspect of you develop?
You know, entertainment is wholesome, you know, so I mean, somewhere along the line, you know, you would naturally start to feel like you want to do other things, you know, be it writing, dancing. Like you said earlier, okay, no, it was Uncle Twenty that said it earlier that he saw me on Dancing, I was going to say Dancing with the Stars, on Celebrity Takes Two, which is our own version or something, you know, but, you know, so that was some form of entertainment as well. But, you know, I mean, as an entertainer, I would do anything in the line of entertainment, you know, that I could naturally do. But that's on the career path. But also on the talent part of it, you know, when you're growing up, you know, in school, naturally they will take you through different kinds of talent, you know, programs, you know, acting, poetry, debating, and singing, you know. So I mean, I have done singing in the past, and actually I thought that if I was going to be in the entertainment industry, that would actually be singing. I never really planned to be an actor, you know, but I always thought that if I was going to be in the entertainment industry, it would be singing. So that was what I looked forward to. But, you know, God plans our destiny, and I came in through acting.
Proposes, God disposes. now, let's bring our viewers who might be watching this interview with you for the first time.
Right.
You know, up to date with how you actually started acting. You told this story once before.
Yes.
You're on here, but let's bring them, you know, up to the speed with that.
Okay. I started acting in 1995, to be precise. I started out as a model in '94 as soon as I left school, you know, waiting for JAMB and all of that, and you don't want to be idle. So I started out modeling, and a friend of mine who was a model as well was going for a casting, you know, for a movie. We actually went for the audition for a job then in our modeling world, and she asked me to go with her, you know, accompany her basically, which I did. She went in for the audition, and she didn't get the part, and it was for NECA Part 2, you know, and she didn't get the part, and she was quite upset, and she came out, and she was like, you know, I didn't get the part. I was like, oh, sorry, can we go now? Because we were actually waiting for our turn, you know, and I was like, oh, we need to go before it gets to our turn, and everything. She said, okay, but we're already here, why don't you just go in? And I objected because I thought you had to pay, and I was broke, you know. And she said, no, you don't have to pay, it's free. I was like, okay, what's it going to cost me? Nothing, right? Okay, so I'll just go. And it wasn't really anything serious for me because I thought they would never take me, they're better people. So I got there, luckily, you know, they gave me the part, and I came out and I told her. And I ran home, you know, like I didn't plan for this, but I got the mom, I got the part in the movie. And then that was the end of my dream in the beginning, because she was like, no, you can't do the movie. I cried my eyes out, but she said no because of the part I was given was the mermaid part, and she believed that I would be haunted. But, you know, that started my romance really with the movie industry. After that, I grew, should I say, confident enough to try out the next one on my own.
And people took a second look at you.
Right. That would have to be Mortal Inheritance. Mortal Inheritance, yes. And that was a 96 production. And what is ironic is Mortal Inheritance was actually the fourth movie I did. But a lot of people think it was the first. It was the fourth movie I shot. But it came out as the third.
Okay.
Yes.
What would you call your experience, first time experience behind the mic, I mean, behind the cameras? Did you have butterflies and all of that? What kind of experience is it? First time behind the click light.
Yeah, actually it's weird, but no. I don't know why, but it just felt like, okay. You know, I mean, even after the experience, I was like, maybe I just wasn't sure it was going to come out. I don't know what I was thinking, but I probably was just thinking, you know, the movie's not going to come. I don't know, but I just didn't, I wasn't, you know, tripping or anything. And even when I saw the posters, I was like, oh, okay. Is that me? Okay. And then I think it hits me really seriously from Mortal Inheritance. I think that was when it really hit me, like, okay, like seriously, I'm winning an award now, because I just really pretty started, you know. So I think it would be more of when it hits me than, you know, what I really felt like when I started seeing it. Yeah.
Taking it seriously.
Right.
All right. Let's ask you to do a summarization of Nigerian film industry. How do you score yourselves?
Good. Could be better, but good. I will score as good. I think we have come a long way, actually, from nothing. You know, I mean, it's easy to criticize, you know, but it is very hard to build, unfortunately. And people don't want to hear, you know, you give yourself credit, and they won't even give you the credit. You know, so sometimes just give yourself the credit anyway. So I would say that Nollywood has single-handedly, you know, somehow put Nigeria on the map. Yes, and that is the truth. You know, you can argue it all you want, but that is the truth. You know, I mean, where a lot of other industries were failing or not particularly doing anything internationally, you know, to put Nigeria on the map, I think Nollywood, you know, did that, you know, and Nollywood gave Nigeria some sort of image, good, bad, whatever. It gave us some image, you know, and it made people start to notice, like, okay, there are these people, this is their culture, this is how they talk, this is how they react, you know, to issues or whatever. And I think that's what we've been able to do. So now we need to leverage on that and then move higher.
I would rather we say the good image, you know, part of it. So what do you say to those who say that although we're very popular almost everywhere, that we need to really rethink the kind of the kind of films that we put across, because lest the larger world have a different impression about you? What do you think about those who just think that all we live for is juju and the rest of it? And what do you think we should do in terms of those of you who produce the films?
Well, I totally understand their concerns, but you know, that's why it's a movie industry. We actually mirror the society, you know. So I mean, you can't, in actual facts, criticize an industry that is showing or mirroring what is happening in society. I think the society needs to change first, you know, and not hope that we would lie, you know, for the society. I think, you know, first and foremost, movie makers are people who are doing movies also to earn money. They are business people, don't forget that. So I mean, if they do a certain type of story and people buy into it, there is a tendency that they will do more of those kind of stories. So also, not only are they mirroring what is happening in the society, they're actually also feeding the society with what they want to see. You know, because you are buying these movies and you're telling them we like this kind of stories, so they're going to keep making more. So, I mean, it's not just about you criticizing them. You need to put your money where your mouth is and not buy these movies. Because if you don't buy the sort of movies that people always want to, that you are criticizing, then naturally as businessmen, they'll go, okay, the people don't like this kind of movies. We need to start writing new scripts, you know, and all of that. But having said that, you know, the truth of the matter is movies really are real. I read an article recently where some, you know, heads of the police force said, you know, they needed us to change some image of the police and all of that in our movies. Right. I also understand that we over-exaggerate, you know, I mean, but that is what movies are about, we exaggerate.
Actually, I was going to that, as if you read my mind.
Oh, seriously?
The IG has actually banned the usage of their uniform in your appearances and all of that. How do you take that?
No, I think that is not very wise. I think that's not a very wise thing to do because, you know, that is what we do. We show people what, you know, the country is like. And in as much as I also, you know, I mean, I watch movies myself, you know, and there are times when I go, oh, come on now, you know, like, you know, I understand that, you know, sometimes they feel hurt, you know, the way we portray them. But the solution seriously will not be to ban uniforms. That would be actually doing them more injustice than justice, because then we would now start showing them in the bad light, probably very dirty uniforms, torn uniforms, and we'll go, you know, I mean, we're not wearing their uniforms, and then they'll run back. So I will advise him, if he's watching or if any of his aides are watching, to reverse that real quick. It is going to do you more harm than good. I think what they should do is to partner with the industry. You need to school them also and let them know. In fact, part of the reasons why I would say maybe sometimes we hurt them indirectly or directly is because they are not cooperating enough. Hello, that's the truth. Because they're not cooperating enough. Sometimes you want to get their uniforms, they don't give you these uniforms. Okay, so maybe you have a policeman wearing a uniform, there's no belt. He's not going to go probably make belts, you know, or whatever. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying, you know, under circumstances that we have found ourselves, they don't make these things. So sometimes making these things readily available to them also helps. And by the time you help their job, you're actually in a better position, you know, to dictate some things, because then they know they need you. So they want a van, you know, and you're saying, okay, I'm not only going to give you a van, I'm actually going to give you guns with, you know, whatever, you know, empty bullets and all of that, but you're going to do something for me. I'm going to send a policeman to supervise this project and put you through how we do things, you know, and everything. I'm not dictating your script to you or whatever, but, you know, we would guide you on how we react and all of that stuff. And where there's a clash of interest, you know, then you can sort it out, you know, or something. But, you know, that is a better approach and a more prosperous approach, I think.
All right, you've been abroad very many times, you know, and you're very popular. I have been a living witness to that when candidates gather on a project about 5 years ago.
Right.
And I mean, I was really happy for you, the way they were taking you and all that. What kind of requests do you get from those abroad? Oh,
yeah, it's the same things.
in the way to improve our performance,
right?
As film, you know, script writers, film producers, and all of that.
Right. Basically, you know, it's the same thing we talk about in every other sector. Not necessarily Nollywood alone. Better. We want better. We all want better. You know, better performances, better lighting, stories. You know, marketing. You know, so they're not really saying things that we are not already agitating, you know, about, and we understand their fears. Sometimes you also hear them saying things about, you know, the image, you know, that we're portraying, like you said earlier. But all in all, they're happier. I think they're even more happy about the movies than we are back home, because I think for them it has done more, you know, and all of that. I remember I was with, you know, some family, and the man, the head of the family, who's very, you know, someone very important in society, even in the American society, said, you know, despite my clout and my position and everything, you know, I sometimes have to slot in some movies, you know, for some of my colleagues that are not African, you know, to watch, and they go, wow.
That's a Canada experience they're showing there.
Wow, okay, that's great, you know. Okay. And they show these movies to some of their colleagues and go, you know, this is what Africa is like, you know, because sometimes some of these people that have not been down here actually think that we live on trees. It's amazing. In 2010, people actually think that Africans live on trees. I find it very ridiculous. And seriously, you can laugh at it all you want, but it's not funny. There are actually some children, even some Nigerian children, that have never been home. I was with a kid, you know, and funny enough, actually in Canada, you know, who said she wasn't interested in coming home. And the mom, you know, called me. Yes, and she's a Nigerian.
Ugly story.
Yeah, terrible story. She said, you know, I was told that if I come, they're going to cut my head, they're going to use me for rituals, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and all of that stuff. And, you know, somebody will say, oh, maybe they got that from movies. But, you know, seriously, I mean, we really have to ask ourselves, hello, do these things happen? You know, so, but, you know, the point is there are also good things happening, you know. I mean, and you can actually, you know, what I always tell people is you can compare different problems in different societies. I mean, we don't bomb people here, we don't do spiral killing and, you know, and all of that. So every society has its own problems, and I can understand that we really need to, you know, harness more of our positive side and our strong parts more than our negatives.
You spoke about, you know, the foundation you had for the children some time ago. How far is that? Still on?
Oh, yes, it is. It is. Actually, I don't work directly with the children. I work with the children with the UN. So I work with the WFP, which is the World Food Program, you know, and we work with children, you know. So basically, I work around Africa. And we have done wonderful campaigns in Sierra Leone, in Liberia, about food. And interestingly, in this album, I have a wonderful song called Barren Land, you know, dedicated to WFP. And it's about children and food, you know, basically. So yeah, that's my contribution, you know, towards children. Otherwise, I personally work with the youths, you know, so that's why I have, my foundation is actually called the Omotola Youth Empowerment Program. Yeah.
The Omotola Youth
Empowerment Program.
Well, the music industry.
Yes.
That's an industry where I mean, nobody can ignore your presence there with your foray. You've been there for 5 years now.
Right.
How do you appraise the music industry?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's tough. It's tough, especially for me. You know, coming from the movie world to to music. It's very tough. It's probably harder than everything else I've done, but I'm still there.
As we close, what would be a special message to your many fans growing by the millions every second?
Well, I want one message personal, then the second message global. The first personal message is thank you very much for supporting me. I have very loyal, wonderful fans that have known me since I was, 16 or something. I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to grow right in front of you, teaching me, you know, correcting me, and loving me for who I am. I just want to thank you. Please do not listen to rumors. I have my website, www.omotola.tv, or you can check me up on Facebook on Omotola Fan World. So if there are any questions, you know, that you need and you can't call on maybe Biscon or something, you can, you know, forward your questions to this place and I will personally, you know, answer them. So I just want to say thank you very much for your support and God bless you and your families. And Uncle BC,
I think we just...
for you, I want to say thank you very much for mentoring us. I mean, you have been there for us for years. I mean, you get younger by the year. After this, you have to tell me what to use. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much for mentoring us and for being here for us.
As we eagerly look forward to the grand finale of activities of the 70th birthday anniversary celebrations of Prince Bisola Tilo, Nigeria's quintessential multilingual broadcasting legend, on Wednesday, 20th December 2023, we wish to profoundly appreciate the Emir of Kano, His Royal Majesty, His Highness Aminu Ado Bayero, CFR, who was chairman at Prince Bisola Tilo's birthday lecture in Abuja, Sake Sintin Adebutu, OON, CON, CFR, who launched the memoir by Prince Olatilo, The Art of High Society. Dr. John Momo, OON, Chairman, CEO of Channels TV Media Group, who delivered the birthday lecture on broadcasting in the digital age, challenges and prospects for Nigeria. We indeed thank all of you, our esteemed fans and admirers from all parts of the globe, for your show of unreserved love towards the BOS Biscon brand. We thank High Chief Raymond Dokwesi, the founder of DA Communications, posthumously for great support for Biscon Communication. We thank former President Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, for agreeing to be the chairman of Prince Bisola Tilo's 70th birthday anniversary celebration in Lagos on Wednesday, 20th December 2023. We love you all.
The lady I described earlier as a multi-billionaire in creative acumen, Kate Henshaw Norton. Kate, I'd like to thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know you had to abandon a rehearsal somewhere today. In fact, you had to push it forward to get celebrated.
Because you're special, Uncle BC.
Thank you.
You're a special man.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you very much. Now, we're at one. Your wish for us at one.
My wish for you is that it's going to exceed your expectation. I'm sure it already is doing that. And of course, with you at the helm, hey, nothing can go wrong. With God behind you, forward, beside, all around, everything's A-okay.
God bless you, Kate. Kate, now we'll have to go back in time, even if you've said it before elsewhere. Refresh our minds. How did you get into this business?
May his soul rest in perfect peace. The late J.T. Tom West actually invited me and took me along to my very first audition. Even though before then I'd done some modeling, I shot my very first TV commercial in 1990 for Shield Children. I don't know if you remember Shield.
Who doesn't remember?
Okay, so and then catwalk, you know, doing hostessing for events and usher, calendar jobs, and then but JT, you know, invited me to an audition, and I'm like, what's that? And I went and I saw people that I've been watching on TV, on Ripples, on Family, Mega Fortunes, Palace, and I'm like, oh, okay, these are all the people. So I just went not knowing what I was getting myself into, but it's been a very, very lovely journey. 16 years, and yes, I'll get to your stage by the grace of God. So it's been great. There's been changes. There's been, you know, upheavals here and there. The industry is experiencing a low down right now. But I guess things will have to get worse before they can get better. So that's my thinking. That's the positive outlook I want to give it. We really need to up the ante, improve on technical. I'm happy that some of our films are even being shown in the cinema now, you know, produced by our own people. That shows that we are, before you wouldn't see Hollywood films in the cinema. Silverbird would show it. Nobody would show it, but they're insisting on quality. We're giving them that, and people are actually paying money to watch before it even comes out on the video CD, which is another way of making money, so that somebody somewhere will not tell you that I only sold 10,000 copies in a country of how many millions. It's not possible.
Well, and that brings me to that, the kind of running battle going on between film producers, directors, and the marketers. Where's the missing link?
The missing link is the marketers, with all good intention, have the money, yes. Now, when you have the money, you should, yes, put it in a place where it's going to make you returns, but not when you have the money, you pick the cast, you pick the crew, you do the selling, you make the profit, everything is you. There's no real division of labor, so to speak.
And that affects professionals.
Oh, of course.
Because they wouldn't know the right people to put.
No, they put their family members. It's like you now, Uncle Busy, you carry your wife to put in front of the TV. You know, but that's the stage we're at now. And it's a pity that the marketers are recognizing it and somehow retracing their steps and going back to those who can truly practice the craft, acting in its entirety, you know, be it stage, be it TV, be it presenting a program, be it as an MC, you know, an all-rounder. I mean, if I want to count actors and actresses, I'm sure I have only 10 in the whole of this country that can speak, hold their own, and, you know, deliver on any character that you give to them. They're few and far between, okay? But that's why when people complain that you keep seeing the same faces, then these are the ones, these are the few, okay? The producers are not giving the power. The director itself, the power has been taken from them totally. Sometimes you don't even get to cast your lead, it's dumped on you, and then they also have come into this quick, let's make money very quickly. How can you, as a director, you direct a film, you don't go to the studio to edit, to watch it, you leave it for the editor, you just cut and paste it and release, and you say, hey, see my film, you didn't see it to the end. Steven Spielberg will not shoot a film. I don't think he will spend that much time on set and not go to the studio and make sure that those shots that he took time to capture are not in the film. It's not possible. It's like giving birth to a child, you say, let the hospital bring it home for you. No, it's wrong.
What you're saying is that you have to develop some passion for the
You have to. This is something Ego Boyo said. She said it's a shame that, you know, the craft that is making money for people, people take it as, you know, it's like casting pearls before swine. They don't take it seriously. And this is something that is making millions for people elsewhere, even India here. They have done it so well. They have come to a place where Hollywood is saying, let's work together. Come on. We have talent here. We do.
Well, that's food for thought for the people, the guys who have the money. You know, what people are saying, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
But you have to also make sure that give these things out to professionals to run. That's the way it will work. I mean, an example of this is the way Raymond Dockers is running Dark Community.
Oh, yeah.
He is not a professional in broadcasting, but he got himself professional.
That is what you
running
do.
it.
Yeah.
And he's just staying behind and helping out with some financial muscle. I think that, you know, the marketers should, you know, try and look at the thing like this so that for the benefit of the growth of the industry. Because we've done well, but we're just beginning.
We are.
We started out as number 3. I hear we're number 2 now.
Yeah, all those figures don't face me. That we're number 1. Where is our film? Yeah, where's our film out there? It's just within us here and Africans in the diaspora. But let us get technical, you know, locked down tight. Let nobody say, Nollywood film. There's your film that have juju. There's blood. There's it. No, I mean, I want to watch a Nollywood film and not be able to know what happens in the end. Now when the soundtrack say, your sister taking your father. You know what I mean? Come on, please. No, it's no. I don't even want to start down that road at all.
I'm happy that a practitioner like you is the one actually reading out all these, you know, drawbacks that you think we need to really work on, because the bigger stage is what you should be looking at.
Yeah.
So when you travel abroad, and you've done that so many times, what kind of feeling do you get? What kind of you know, feedback do you get from those who watch us there?
Well, they love us out there. That's the amazing thing. They love our films. They lap it up, you know. They just want something more. I mean, we can do so much more. So much more. At the moment, there's not even any laws protecting our films out there. If it crosses from Nigeria to London, you watch it free on the internet. You know, people sell it in the UK, keep the money to themselves. The film just goes around. People are making millions, and with the people who have spent time and money to actually bring out the product don't even see a penny of it. You know, but people love us, and I'm sure they expect a whole lot more. Yes, they identify with the stories because they're African stories. You know, this reminds them of home, and it's not only Africans that watch. White people are watching our films because it has all this element of, you know, rich culture in it, and the story is unique. It's not all about Chinese or action or blowing up trucks. There is content in our stories. All we need to do is tweak it, fine-tune it, polish it very well, let it shine.
Okay. Piracy. How do we wrestle down this hydra-headed quagmire?
Funny
that seems to be stifling, you know.
Funny enough, I heard for the first time that some weeks ago, or some months ago, when the musicians went on a hunger strike, I actually heard that there were piracy laws, but they're not enforced. And even when they are enforced, I think the penalty is 50,000 or 5,000 naira or something like that. The man who is churning out the films in Alaba, you just tell him, say, take 250, you know, for the next, because you're going to still catch me. Or I'm still going to do it. The deterrent is not there, you know. If you tell them you're going to pay 10 million if you're caught, or you're going to pay 50 million, something that will shake them to their roots and make them think twice. Yes.
They want to give you a second thought.
They know where they are. They're there in Alaba. I'm sure they even have a gang, I'm sure. They say if you go there, they'll beat you up. You know, I mean, it's something that needs to be worked at. The laws need to be enforced. There needs to be a heavier price to pay, because you creativity, somebody's brain work is priceless. You cannot now come and want to reap where you did not sow. It's wrong. It's very wrong.
Let's ask you this. I mean, what kind of parallels are you going to draw between videos and theaters, you know, stage plays and performances? Stage,
for me, I don't know if I'm right. I want to be proven wrong. Is the test, the true test of an actor, you know, where you don't have a second take. It's like, we're live, aren't we? Yeah, there's no second take, so you have to know your lines, you have to know your movement. Is it stage left, stage right, center stage, where you coming out from, where you exiting from? You have to remember everything without the audience knowing, because they don't know. But if you make a mistake, if you stutter or you pause and then the other guy is looking at you funny, they will know, and there instantly you will get either an applause or a boo or pure water on your head. Unlike film, where you can get to the studio, you can take out some shots, somebody didn't dress well, there's a bit of problem, you raise it, add something, bring it out very nicely packaged. Stage is, for me, it's the adrenaline, you know, just first time you climb the stage and you're staring, people are looking at you directly, you know, and sometimes friends are there, there's a tendency to want to, you know, talk to them, laugh with them, forgetting that you're on the stage. But that for me is like the true test. I love it. I've done the Vagina Monologues last year and year before last. Ireti Doyle was one of the cast. She's fantastic. She's another fantastic actress. Speak very good English all the time. I've done the other side with Wale Oguntoku, Not Maaduni with Amechi Obi, few other stage plays, and I just love it. I do.
Fantastic. Now, what would be the next level for Kate? Are you going to
To God be the glory. No, I'm not singing, please, Uncle Quincy. I'm not going to release any album unless Quincy Jones is going to produce me or Cobams. Yes, I will sing for them. I know they will. Yeah, Cobams are so. Yes, our own Cobams. Yeah, it will make my voice very melodious and nice.
Take away your comfort. Take away your ice blocks. I'm not eating again.
This is not fair, Eric. This is not fair. The way you treat me in this house is very unfair. I'm doing my best to be a good wife for you. God knows I'm doing my best.
Well, your best is not just good enough. And next time when you want to serve me cold food for dinner, just bring it in an ice bucket. In that way, I will know from the start that I'm eating ice blocks for dinner.
Now, Kate, which film were we watching a while ago?
Oh, we're watching just now.
Yeah.
One Life. It's called One Life, and it's about spousal abuse. Spouse being the woman in this stage, and the husband was beating her and giving her hell, and you know what he used to call her? Oh boy.
Now, what your final word to your billions?
To my fans, for all your prayers, your support, your words of encouragement, you know, looking out for me, and, you know, just always having a kind word to say, be it the people that I meet on the road, in the aircraft, wherever it is. God bless you all. With all that I have, I wish much more blessing for you all and your family. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all.
Thank you very much, Kate.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Uncle
Keep being
PC.
yourself.
Thank you.
As we eagerly look forward to the grand finale of activities of the 70th birthday anniversary celebrations of Prince Bisola Tilo, Nigeria's quintessential multilingual broadcasting legend, on Wednesday, 20th December 2023, we wish to profoundly appreciate the Emir of Kano, His Royal Majesty, His Highness Aminu Ado Bayero, CFR, who was chairman at Prince Bisola Tilo's birthday lecture in Abuja, Sake Singtin Adebutu, OON, CON, CFR, who launched the memoir by Prince Olatilo, The Art of High Society. Dr. John Momo, OON, Chairman, CEO of Channels TV Media Group, who delivered the birthday lecture on broadcasting in the digital age, challenges and prospects for Nigeria. We indeed thank all of you, our esteemed fans and admirers from all parts of the globe, for your show of unreserved love towards the BOS Biscon brand. We thank High Chief Raymond Dokwesi, the founder of DAR Communications, posthumously for great support for Biscon Communication. We thank former President Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, for agreeing to be the chairman of Prince Bisola Tilo's 70th birthday anniversary celebration in Lagos on Wednesday, 20th December 2023. We love you all.
Emmanuel Oladisi, the nation, Emmanuel from the nation.
This is the Bukola Saraki Prize for Agricultural Reporter of the Year. Is Emmanuel here? Is okay. Are you representing Emmanuel? Okay, thank you very much. All right.
Ola 2023 Awards for Culture and Tradition Reporter are Buiga Alaka, The Nation; Lami Sadiq, Daily Trust; Janet Ogundipo, The Punch; Justina Asishana, The Nation. The winner is
Justina
Shishana,
Is it
The
A?
Nation. Justina A. Shishana.
I think this is all one word. I think call you Justin. Stephen, all right, come this way.
Thank you very much. 5 categories done. Thank you so much. I'm Malam Abubakar Jijua. I'm told he's former president, Commonwealth Broadcasting Association. Right. Are we clapping for them or not?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is
May I do the honors? The winner is Fateh Hamid, The Punch.
That's the fourth.
the nominees for Olusegun Mimika, Duru Ekele Ian, Buiga Alaka, The Nation; Iremeka Chijioke Jideofo, The Guardian; Alimi Taiwo Olagbenga, The Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is
The winner is Alimi Taiwo Olagbemiga.
The reward for excellence. A gong from the NMMA, a certificate.
for Buba Marwa Prize for Defense Reporter of the Year are Lukman Aboladi, The Punch; Precious Ibuwelundu, The Nation; Duru Ekele Innocent, The Nation. And the winner is
The winner is Innocent Duru Ekele, The Nation.
Duru is a multiple. How many guns do you have now? You must have like 10.
Excuse me, do encourage him to pick up his legs. Innocent, hearty congratulations. Well done.
Okay. Duru, don't come back next year. Do not pray now. Congratulations, Duru. Congratulations.
The nominees for Acting Reporter of the Year are Ujoha Tadaferua O, Daily Trust, Olaoluwa Joseph, Tekabal, Janet Ogundipo, The Punch. The winner is
And the winner is Janet Ogundipo.
And a gong from the NMMA at the 31st edition.
Janet.
And I particularly like that Janet is glittering
Janet
this evening.
Ogundipo. Congratulations.
There you go. A gong and a certificate for her entry.
the nominees for Latif Jakande Award for Political Reporter of the Year are Modi Raymond, The Nation, Wale Akinselure, The Nigerian Tribune, Tunde Ajaja, The Punch, Emmanuel Oladeshu, The Nation, Augustine E. Awode, The Point. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is
Emmanuel Oladesu.
Is
The Nation. Emmanuel Oladesu. Aboladesu ni.
I thought it shouldn't be.
Come here. You're representing him. Well, extend our hearty congratulations to him. And there's his certificate. And you are Mr. Who? Represent?
Modi Raymond.
Modi Raymond. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dom. We move on to yet another category.
the nominees for 2023 News Photographer are Akin Salau, Vanguard, Ayuba Raji, Blueprint Newspaper, Badamosi Kehinde, Vanguard, Ulubon Said A, The Punch. Ladies and gentlemen, he is.
And the winner is Ulubo Said.
Saeed. The joy of the winner. Olubon Saeed makes his way to the podium. Winner with the entry Lagos Ibadan traffic, motorcyclists, motorists, and so on and so forth. Very good. There you go. Well done, category.
The nominees for Keystone Bank 2023 Prize for CSR Reporter are Benga Salau, The Guardian, Udeme Akpan, Vanguard, Judu Ekele Innocent, The Nation.
And the winner is Udeme Akpan, Vanguard. On behalf. Congratulations. All right.
For environmental reporter are Janet Ogundipo, The Punch, Ujoha Tadaferua Onoseme, Daily Trust, O'Neill Shola, The Nation. Lady
And the winner is Shola O'Neill of The Nation.
The Nation again. Always represented. Another one for The Nation. Are you counting? There you go. It goes to O'Neill Shola. Category.
nominees for Cornwall Award for Okpeoluwani Akintayo, The Punch, Lucas Olumuyiwa, The Nation, Ladelokon Ladeshokwe, New Telegraph, Jeremiah Kingsley, The Guardian. And the winner
is Kingsley Jeremiah, The Guardian.
Corn Oil Prize for Energy Correspondent of the Year.
Congratulations.
The next category.
The nominees for IGI 2023 Prize for Insurance Reporter are Adenike Oluwatosi Popola, The Punch; Rosemary Iwunze, Vanguard; Iremeka Chijioke Jidofo, The Guardian. The winner is
Iremeka Chijioke Jidofo.
The Guardian newspaper has that one.
The Guardian.
And it goes to Iremeka Chijioke. I was hoping for a third woman tonight, but Chijioke will not let that happen. Are you Chijioke? Okay. Chijioke represents himself. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Workplace access.
We want to see your face. We want to see your put it up. Put your hand up. Yeah, but we want to see your face.
Chijioke.
Well done.
Congratulations.
the non-bank prize for Banking and Finance Reporter of the Year are Oladende Olawonyi, Premium Times; Adigbetun Adeyemi Olalikon, The Guardian; Collins Nweze, The Nation. Ladies and gentlemen,
And the winner is Collins Nweze, The Nation.
Collins Nweze, The Nation. Congratulations to you. Are you here? Collins Nweze.
Collins Nweze. Are you here?
Who is representing Collins Nweze? There he comes. A round of applause for Collins Nweze. New Naira notes. Nigeria is so shaky. New Naira notes.
He's
Representing Collins.
Representing. Congratulations.
He has to look really good in the photos. We wait for him to adjust his button. Congratulations. Gongs, trophies will be given out
the nominees for
tonight.
Access Bank 2023 Award for Capital Market Reporter are Helen Akwabia Oji, The Guardian; Uthman Salami, The Punch; Collins Nweze, The Nation. Ladies and gentlemen,
The winner is Collins Nweze, The
A
Nation.
second one for Collins tonight. Finish
The
that
Nation
button.
bagged another one. Mr. Collins Nweze.
Finally. He's representing Collins. Second win for Collins Nweze tonight from The Nation.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n nínú ẹ̀kọ́ nínú ìwé phd at 80 Dayọ̀ yépo balòdé ìyẹlé yépo pàpẹ́ ó ń bára jẹ́rọ bẹ́ ó bá ẹni ilé ajẹ́rọ ìyẹlé ojú gbọ́rọ̀ ojú nàjà Títí tó fi dé island. Títí tó fi dé Ìkẹjà. Títí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ òkúta ńlá. Ohun tí o máa ṣe òun láyé ó máa fẹ́. Èyí tí o máa ṣe òun láyé ó máa fẹ́. Ojú òbí ẹ̀ dayọ̀. Ojú kì í dá wọn kókó lójú ọmọ. Ayé ló máa fẹ́, owó sì máa fẹ́ dáyé. Yíyẹlé àràbàdìbà ẹni ọlọ́dọ̀bàdìbà bàbá ìdájú pọ́fẹ́sọ̀ Kamarudin. Babalọlá bọ̀ ló fẹ́ lálàáfíà ara. Kamarudin yé mo bẹ̀rù lé wọn. Ọmọ bíbí rẹ̀ kò sí fowó rà. Ọmọ bíbí rẹ̀ kò sí fowó rà. Akínrọ̀lá, Babalọlá, Professor Kamarudin ni mo bá dòde o. Ẹni wọn kò ṣe pèsè tọ́jọ́ wọn lẹ́nu rẹ̀ tó fi ní Kamarudin ni bàbá ni. Kamarudin ni bàbá ni bàbá. Bàbá kí Mrs. Alex lómi. Kamarudin ni bàbá ni bàbá. Àwọn Táíwò Rajà yìí ní mo kí ẹ.
The next category of awards will be presented by two highly esteemed personalities. And it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium a member of the Board of Trustees NMMA, former MD, Kano Broadcasting Corporation, former Registrar, CEO, Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria, APCON, a member of the panel of assessors for the NMMA. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Alhaji Garba Bello Sankorfi. Let's give him a round of applause for me. Please, shall we appreciate him another time? As he makes his way to the podium, I'd like to invite the first female professor of mass communication in Nigeria and Sub-Saharan Africa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Professor Chinyere Stella Okunna. Both of them will be presenting the next set of awards. There you are. Team bonding is taking place as they come. Alhaji Kankorpi is taking care of Professor Okunna as they make their way here. Okay.
The nominees for UBA Award for Money Market Reporter of the Year are Collins Nweze, The Nation; Ima Uja, Vanguard; Oladende Olawanyi, Premium Times. The winner is
Mr. Ima Uja, Vanguard. Ima Uja, Vanguard.
Vanguard newspaper, Ima Uja. Is he here? Are you the one or we wait for another? I think this is the first award for Vanguard tonight. The second one for the Vanguard tonight. Ima Uja. He is not Ima. Representing Ima Uja, the winner for this particular category. Congratulations to him.
Coca-Cola 2023 prize for brand and marketing reporter are Janet Ogundiko, The Punch, Yusuf Ibrahim A, The Nation, Binga Salau, The Guardian, and the winner is
Ibrahim Yusuf, The Nation.
Ibrahim Yusuf, The Nation newspaper. Ibrahim.
The other one? Okay. Okay, I'm wearing congratulations.
The Nation newspaper again.
The nominees for Chevron Nigeria Prize for Oil and Gas Reporter of the Year are Okpeoluwani Akintayo, The Punch, Jeremiah Kingsley, The Guardian, and
the winner is Kingsley Jeremiah, The Guardian.
Second award for Kingsley Jeremiah tonight. Third, Jeremiah, if you come here without smiling, we disqualify you. The third tonight. Wow. There you go. The third award tonight. Now that's a winner. Congratulations.
the nominees for MTN 2023 Awards for Telecommunication Reporter are Adepetun Adeyemi Olalikon, The Guardian, Solomon Odeniyi, The Punch, Ajanokun Olusanya Lucas, The Nation.
Mr. Janaku Olamuyiwa Lucas, The Nation. Congratulations. Ajanaku
Olusanya from The Nation newspaper.
Somebody from The Nation, anybody? Thank you. The producer.
Ajanaku Olusanya. Are you the one? You're representing. Ajanaku Olumuyiwa of The Nation.
Let's represent the nation. That's what matters. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Niger Right Award for Real Estate Construction Reporter of the Year are Olaoluwa Joseph, Tekapal, Ladilokun Ladishope, New Telegraph, Tunde Ajaja, The Punch.
Well, let me not make mistake. The winner is Tunde Ajaja, The Punch. Congratulations, The Punch.
For the award. He's representing, as we say, with his full chest.
The nominees for Aviation Industry Reporter of the Year are Wally Shadari, New Telegraph, Shegun Otunwayo, The Punch, and the winner is
Mr. Shegun Odunayo, The Punch.
Shegun Odunayo of The Punch. Okay, so could it be that Shegun is in front and Odunayo is behind? Are you? Oh. Your regional winner is here. That's Shegun Oduayo for you. Congratulations.
The nominees for Nnamdi Azikiwe 2023 prize for cartoonist are Adeko Olusegun, The Nigerian Tribune; Emenike Chukwuemeka, New Telegraph. Yes.
The winner is Mr. Adetula Muyiwa, The Nation.
Adetula Muyiwa of The Nation, winner of this category. Are you here?
Is anybody from The Nation? Thank you.
Nnamdi Azikiwe Prize for Cartoonist of the Year going to Adetula Muyiwa of The Nation newspaper. Adetula Muyiwa is being represented. There you go. We'll move on to the next category.
Prize for Newspaper Feature Writer of the Year are Collins Umweze, The Nation; Olamide Famuogun, author, The Punch; Moses Emoriken, The Nation; and the winner is
Mr. Olamide Famuwa Ogun, The Punch. Congratulations.
Olamide of The Punch, Famuwa Ogun of The Punch. Olamide Famuwa Ogun of The Punch. Olamide.
Rufkatu Danjuma 2023 Awards for Public Health Reporter are Janet Ogundibo, The Punch; Duru Ekele Innocent, The Nation; Oladimeji Adedeji Lambo, The Punch.
Mr. Oladimeji Adedeji Lambo, The Punch. Congratulations.
Oladimeji Adedeji wins this category from the Punch newspaper. I've seen this man before.
The nominees for Reporter of the Year are The Nation; Janet Ogundibo, The Punch; New Telegraph; and the winner is
Francis Juliana Ebere of the New Telegraph.
I knew it.
She's
Once you
here.
see Juliana Francis there, others don't stand a chance. Juliana Francis of the New Telegraph, winning the award for the Female Reporter of the Year. Is she here? Francis Juliana Ebere. Francis Juliana Ebere of the New... Who's representing Juliana? Francis Ebere. Okay.
Let's quickly go to the next one.
We move on to the next category. Quick. Smile. Congratulations to Juliana Francis.
for a Tisala 2023 prize for Most Innovative Reporter are Godfrey George, The Punch; Ogenevo Igudu Michael, The Punch; Duru Ekele Innocent, The Nation;
Mr. Duru Ekele Innocent, The Nation.
I just
Duru
do.
again. Duru should just have a gun and certificate. Duru number what?
Yes.
And I'm going to get him to tell us how many gongs have you altogether?
This is the 18th gong.
Are we clapping or we're clapping? So I'm curious, what are you going to be doing with these 18 gongs?
Train somebody.
My business is to decorate my house, and anytime I see them, I feel very happy about it. That I'm being appreciated for what I do.
Okay, moving forward, Duru, after 18 gongs, what next for you? Don't come back next year, but what's next for you?
Well, you know, the reward for hard work is more work, and the reward for working hard is more reward. So thank you, NMMA, for rewarding me and appreciating me. I want more of that. Thank you.
But you know,
Well, I continue to work hard. My organization demands more from me, and they've given me a level playing ground to do my work. So they don't hinder me. I do my work without any restriction.
that's fantastic. You have lovely employees.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so are you going to be mentoring others?
Yes, I have. Yes. With my position in the office, I'm an assistant news editor. And from time to time, I guide my colleagues, the younger ones, on how to do reports, on how to go about their assignments. So that's what I do.
Congratulations again, Duru Innocent. Please, can we appreciate him again? It is no mean feat. Award category.
The nominees for Alex Ibru Prize for Investigative Reporter of the Year are Janet Ogundibo, The Punch; Olufemi Damilola Cornelius, The Punch; Gabriel Ogunjobi, The Nation. And the winner is
Ogunjobi, The Nation. Mr. Gabriel Ogunjobi, The Nation.
Gabriel Ogunjobi, The Nation. Thank you so very much. That was a long one. Well done, man. Please, can we appreciate them as they take this? Was born on November 20th, 1949. She's the chairman, publisher, and chief executive officer of the Guardian newspaper, Nigeria's leading independent newspaper organization. She is a public affairs and communication consultant, media executive, and newspaper proprietor. She attended the first private boarding school, children's home school, Molete, in Ibadan, between 1958 and 1961. She gained admission to Queen's School, Ede, a federal government college, in 1962 to 1966. She proceeded to St. Teresa College, Ibadan, for her A-levels in 1967 to 1968, and gained admission to the Premier University of Ibadan in September 1969, and graduated in June 1972. Combined honors, English and theater studies. She holds a master's degree in communications and media studies from the American University in Washington, D.C. in 1974. Her role in The Guardian, an independent newspaper established for the purpose of presenting balanced coverage of events and of promoting the best interests of Nigeria, is to ensure that it owes no allegiance to no political party, ethnic community, religious or other interest group. Its primary commitment is of the integrity and sovereignty of Africa. The Guardian is a liberal newspaper committed to the best tradition and ideals of republican democracy, socio-economic rights, and the principle of individual freedom, respect for human rights, equity, and justice in the society. The Guardian believes that Nigeria is a legitimate member of the international community, but hopes that she can best fulfill her international obligations only if her own security and integrity are assured. It is the duty of the state to ensure that less privileged citizens have reasonable and fair access to the basic necessities of life. Lady Maiden Alex Ibru's chief task involves the translation of the corporate philosophy into real, measurable outcomes through the various companies' titles, helping to strengthen the newspaper in the face of attacks on its independence by military establishment. Our insistence on democratization brought the newspaper into direct conflict with the military, and the newspaper was shut down twice. The Guardian continues to win recognition and public acclaim for its principles of defense of Nigeria's democratic process and its opposition to all forms of tyranny. Since 1999, when she became the Chief Executive Officer, the policy formulation function has entailed mobilizing the staff and providing leadership in the direction of monitoring Nigeria's democratic process. In the face of threats to Nigeria's democracy, strong leadership is required in strengthening the resolve of an independent paper. Guardian Newspapers Limited deals with editorial functions, while Guardian Services Limited provides support services for the newspaper company. Lady Maiden Ibru oversees both the editorial and business operations to ensure a smooth running of the organization. Our policy concerns in this regard include responsible corporate citizenship, quality assurance, staff welfare, and value creation processes. She is a director of several companies and foundations, but the one closest to her heart is Trinity Foundation, founded by her late husband, Dr. Alexander Ibru. It is a philanthropic organization set up to provide financial and infrastructural support for institutions in civil society which promotes democratic principles, the objectives of an open society, the common good, and the equality of persons. The foundation has built and donated to the Anglican Church an ecumenical center in Agbara Oto, his hometown in Delta State, Nigeria. In 2007, the Greek Parliament conferred on Lady Maiden Alex Ibru the Golden Cross of Welfare. And in 2012, the Orthodox Pope of Alexandria, Egypt, and Africa conferred the leadership title of the Cross of St. Mark on Lady Maiden Alex Ibru. In 2014, she was given an award, SP-FRN, Special Philanthropy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by CECP Nigeria, Committee Encouraging Corporate Philanthropy. Received an award from Manchester University in recognition of a distinguished service to the society. In September 2014, she got a national award, MFR, Member of the Order of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, from the President of Nigeria and Commander of the Armed Forces, President Ebele Jonathan Goodluck, GCFR. She is interested in sports, reading, debates, watching movies, dancing, and socializing with people from all walks of life. She's a member of several clubs, like Lagos Motor Club, Ikoyi Nigeria Muson, to mention a few, including Institute of Directors. She is the widow of Dr. Alexander Ibru. She has 5 children and several grandchildren. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lady Maiden Alex Ibru. To do us the honor of presenting her a most distinguished award tonight is Dr. Haruna Damu, former Chairman, Board of Trustees, Nigeria Media Merit Award, to be joined by our guest speaker, Professor Stella Chinyere Okunna. Please let's give both of them a round of applause as they come to do this honor to a distinguished Nigerian indeed, the foremost publisher who has been honored home and abroad, Lady Maiden Alex Ibru. There are not too many of her type in Nigeria today, leading in media entrepreneurship. We celebrate you as you receive this distinguished National Leadership Award. Lady Maiden Alex Ibru is receiving this award, Distinguished National Leadership. This award is in recognition of her professional and exemplary life dedicated to media excellence and service to the nation. There you are, Lady Maiden Alex Ibru. This award ought to have been presented to her last year at the 30th edition of the NMMA, but she's getting the award today. And yes, the Guardian connection and it seems to be the only Guardian staff here. Join now, Guardian newspaper staff, are you here? You should be on stage right now. Distinguished National Leadership Award to Lady Maiden Alex Ibru. Please can we appreciate her? She's flying by her staff. Congratulations to Madam. Media.
Alex Ibru. Congratulations to Wadi. Okay, Alex Ibru, congratulations. Alex Ibru, congratulations. Alex Ibru, congratulations. Alex Ibru,
Thank you. That has really come as a surprise. Surprise, surprise. I really appreciate, what you've done tonight. I really should thank my husband who gave me the opportunity to become CEO. And because it's my background in the first place, so I was in the right place. Unfortunately, in fact, before he set up The Guardian, he actually traveled across, I think, almost 6-7 countries within Africa. People like Yemi Ogunbiyi, Dr. Patrick Cole was not on that trip. Anyway, about 4 or 5 of them, he just wanted to know what their thoughts were about Africa and stuff like that. The paper then, kicked off and what have you. Then, from nowhere, they decided to invite Alex to government. I remember that day, I was actually at home. My house is like
an L-shaped house. And I'd gone through the balcony and I saw 2 military people coming through my pedestrian gates. And I'm like, army? We have no connection with the army. So I went straight to the front door, and it turned out to be General MC Ali, because he had, and one General Olanrewaju. I knew General MC Ali because we had a property in Zimbabwe, and he was the military attaché in that region. We became family friends. Sadly, he passed 2 weeks ago. Yes, and we did, we had this, what was it we had here in this hall 2 days ago? And we're having a service tomorrow at the Palomo Catholic Church, you know, before they take him to Plateau. The reason I'm giving you this background is to actually know that my husband was actually forced into government. So, Mr. Ebenezer Babatrope came to our house, and this MC Ali. So I'm like, what are 2 military people? I don't eavesdrop in anybody's conversation. But on this particular day, because my house is like this and like that, we have a piano here leading into what we call the music room, where you can relax. The main lounge is there. For once in my life, I decided to eavesdrop that what are 2 military people coming to do with my husband? And I said, but MC Ali is like family. Within 2 seconds, my husband started laughing hard. He said, Mike, government, no way. They said no. This is the first time it's coming to this part of the country, because most ministers of interior are always in northern affairs, always. So it was the first time we had someone from the south in Abacha's time. Now, Abacha had, what's that, Mustafa, who was always standing next to him. Once you are a minister of internal affairs, there are 4 portfolios: prison, immigration, passport, and one other one. I tend to forget the 4th one. So, what is it? Custom, that's it. He now went to Abuja. I actually went with him, took all his personal, even up to bed sheets. I took everything, you know, and I took the next flight back. Alex was a very straight. Nobody is perfect, but he was a decent man. So this day, they had the Provisional Ruling Council meeting, and they agreed. I think you guys remember Ogboru. Yes, they agreed that they should release Ogboru and one other person. This was something, and Justice Onogorua, blessed memory, he was the Attorney General, exactly. So all the papers were signed by the right people, and Alex flew to Abuja anyway. After the Provisional Ruling Council, Abacha now said to my husband, oh, my brother, please stay behind. Everybody had left except Mustafa behind Abacha, and said, oh, I've changed my mind. I don't want to release Ogboru. My husband was bold. He said, I'm sorry, Mr. President. We all went through this. We attended the meeting. We took this decision. I run this place the way I run my office. Immediately you signed, I released the people in question. Abacha was now banging the table. This is treason, death. He returned to Lagos, and lo and behold, Federal Palace is a company, like Sheraton. Alex had gone to the office in Federal Palace, and I woke up that morning. I was very restless. A girl called Gloria used to live in our quarters with her mom. She was just like an office assistant, nice girl. And then somehow I just kept going up and down, as if something was telling me something dreadful was going to happen that night. So I called Gloria. I said,
Where is Oga? He said, well, he's in the next room with his brother, Uncle Goody, who is a lawyer, you know, just brother, whatever it was. Not knowing that Rogers, they had told Rogers to actually kill my husband on this particular day we're talking about. He's now coming from Federal Palace. He went upstairs to see my brother. He's also Alexander. They got on so well, you know, to say to him, you know, I'm now heading on home. So he saw him up to the car, unknown to my brother. When Rogers got to the Federal Palace gate, he actually asked all those northerners selling those little gift items to say, you know, he wants to see a particular Hebrew. And they said, oh, there are two here. One wears white and white, which is my husband, short sleeve, and the other one is always suited. He says the one is white and white. As soon as my husband got into the car, unknown to him, Rogers was behind me. He went on Falomo Bridge. In fact, you guys must remember Bacchus on Awolowo Road, Mr. Privy that owned it. He was in the traffic and noticed each time anyone wanted to overtake that 504, someone would block it. When they now got to Falomo, Alex said, he told me this part. He was sitting, of course, on this side. His driver, the orderly, there's no one here. Suddenly he heard gunshots, bah, 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 and he said, well, these police barracks around, usually when they are injured themselves, that's what they do. Next thing, he was to find Mr. Rogers right by the car, by the window. And before he could imagine what was about to happen, he just went through that window, and of course, with the velocity of the dagger, his head shifted. He told me if he had lost both eyes, he would have killed himself. So he lost one eye. And of course, immediately, this is a man within 24 hours, they had put Baba Kingibe to replace him and all that. And now called Baba Kingibe that I was bringing a private aeroplane, jet, from the UK to pick him up, so at least they can, you know, look after him. But we first of all dealt with St. Nicholas. They quickly excised that particular eye because it doesn't affect the other one, and all that and all that. And that's how we sorted all that. It was well, came back. He lived another 12 years, 4 years, 12 years, another 12 years. But the time about it is, of all days, he decided to pass on my birthday. Yes, November 20. So if you'd read The Guardian November 20 this year, one page was greeting him, and the other page was actually greeting me about my birthday. So really, 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 I must thank you, those who have decided that my company, not me as Made in Hebrew, but my company really deserves, because we do try to keep within the law and to ensure we continue to talk to government. We continue to talk. We are the fourth estate of government. The executive, the judiciary, the legislature, without the press. In fact, George Washington, who was a president of the US, he was asked if he was to choose between the government and the press. He said, I will not hesitate to choose the press. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.
For Ernest Cisse Ikoli 2023 Award for Newspaper Reporter, I, Ladilokun Ladishope New Telegraph, Duru Ekele Innocent, The Nation, and
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Duru Innocent Ekele, The Nation newspaper.
I will not say anything. Collect it 19th.
Congratulations, my brother. Congrats. And then,
congratulations on behalf of NMMC.
Alrighty. Thanks a lot.
List of the year are Fred Itwa, The Daily Sun, Zuru Ekele Innocent, The Nation, Iwemeka Chijoke Jidelfo, The Guardian. Yes.
The winner is Fred Itwa, Daily Sun newspaper.
Fred Itwa, the Daily Sun is here. Fred Itwa, the Daily Sun. Young lady, thank you very much. I'd like to thank Mr. Willie Soro and my sister Yinka Davis. Thank you very much. Leadership Award category, and I'm not doing this alone. I'm going to have to call up Mr. Samuel Yemi Akeju to join me here on the podium to co-anchor this award category.
Good. Dr. Sis Nigeria Media Maker Award. Our set to recognize some distinguished leaders in the media industry in Nigeria who have contributed immensely to the development of the media industry and accurately over the last years, over the years. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite to this platform our patron engineer Biscon Tv, please, to assist with this presentation.
Engineer Maduka, please.
Engineer Biscon Tv, please. Thank you.
Interesting one there. Did you see what I saw?
And to support him is the chairman of the award panel, Mr. Dele Adetiba.
Mr. Dele Adetiba, chairman panel of assessors, coming up to stage a second time tonight, joining engineer Vincent Maduka to do a segue in a bit. And we have these two distinguished Nigerians to do us the honors.
The first honoree to recognize this evening is Malam Abba Dabo.
Malam Abba Dabo. A special award going to Malam Abba Dabo. Malam Abba Dabo, an administrator, politician, a versatile journalist and publisher, was born on March 23rd, 1952. He hailed from Dambata in Kano State, Nigeria. He attended Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, between 1974 and 1977, from where he graduated with an honors degree in economics. He then joined the New Nigerian Newspapers Limited in 1979 as the paper's economic correspondent, and rose to become editor of both the Sunday New Nigerian and the Gaskiya Tapi Kwabo. While serving with the New Nigerian Newspapers, Malam Abba Dabo was appointed in 1983 as the Chief Press Secretary to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Shehu Shagari. He served in that capacity until the coup that toppled the Shagari government in 1984, after which he returned to the New Nigerian briefly before moving to his native Kano, where he was appointed the Managing Director of Triumph Publishing Company Limited, publishers of the Triumph, Al-Fijr and Al-Bashir newspapers. With another change of government, Malam Dabo ventured into politics and was appointed the secretary to the government of Kano State. He was then called to serve at the national level with his appointment as special advisor to the head of state on National Assembly liaison by the interim government of Chief Ernest Shoneko. Malam Abba Dabo has served on the boards of many companies and government agencies. He was appointed by President Olusegun Obasanjo as the chairman of Nigerian Petroleum Development Company, a subsidiary of the then Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, responsible for the production and exploration of oil, where he served from 2003 to 2007. Malam Abba Dabo was later appointed chairman of the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs in 2006. He served in that capacity for 3 years until he was made chairman of Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority in 2006. Malam Abba Dabo made other significant contributions in the academia and political sector. He served as a member of council for many years in the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and also served as an elected member of the Constituent Assembly charged with drafting Nigeria's constitution. In active politics, he was also elected the chairman of Liberal Convention, a political association in Nigeria, which along with other political associations became the precursor of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. He served the party in many capacities, including becoming the Director, Media and Publicity of the Presidential Campaign Council of the party and its Deputy National Chairman, Northern Nigeria. President Goodluck Jonathan appointed him in 2012 as a special advisor to the President on political matters in the office of the Vice President, where he served for 4 years. In Premier Radio 102.7 FM in Kano State, and is now serving as its chairman. He's happily married with children. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Malam Abba Dabo.
Hello. Thank you very much. May I kindly request our patron and chairman of the award panel to present this plaque on behalf of the Nigeria Media Merit Award to Mr. Abba Dabo, please. Thank you.
Special Leadership Award.
Well,
being presented.
let me say what a great pleasure it is for me. When I got here this evening, I heard the name Abba Dabo, and it kept ringing bells in my head. It was 1977. Yes, September 77, when he became Chief Press Secretary, I believe it was called, to the President. The President sacked me. I remember. It was to him. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Deeply humbled. I am extremely honored and very happy to accept this award. To be assessed by such an esteemed professional group, most of whom are my accomplished and respected seniors, and then be found worthy of receiving the highest honor is truly humbling. But it is also motivating. And because it is motivating, I would try and motivate you to cast your minds to the fast-changing landscape in the media industry. The development of new technologies has heralded the emergence of the new media. And this new media is blurring the traditional lines that we know and we respect. It is now very difficult in this era of Facebook, TikTok, blogs, and many, the X's and the Y's and the Z's, online media, that it has made every one of us, everyone that cares, that wants to be a journalist, the capability to function as a journalist is very democratized now. It is in the light of this transformation and shift. The question of who constitutes a journalist has become increasingly complex. It is our collective resolve, must be our collective responsibility and resolve to navigate this new terrain with integrity and the capacity to adapt, so as to preserve the fundamental principles that underpin the essential role of journalism and the values and standards of the new media industry. The leadership of the Nigerian Media Merit Award, this leadership, must be in the vanguard for organizing this. We must be able to mobilize all the stakeholders, the Newspaper Proprietors Association, the Guild of Editors, the NUJ, the advertising practitioners of this association of this country, and all stakeholders to come and uphold the values of the profession, especially to uphold accuracy, accountability, and ethical conduct. This is what I want to bring to this house and this leadership. Thank you very much once again for giving me this opportunity. I appreciate it. Thank you.
He also served as Secretary General at Pan-African Advertising Union. He was also Commissioner of Gateways Games Commission and National Broadcasting Commission, NBC. In 2011, Odusi won the election to represent the Ogun West Senatorial District in the 7th National Assembly under the Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN. His districts comprises of Ado-Odo-Ota, Ipokia, Imekwafon, Yewa North, and Yewa South local governments in Ogun State. He was the governorship candidate for the Social Democratic Party, SDP, at the 2015 elections, but lost to Ikole Amosu of the All Progressive Congress, APC. He has been a mentor and counselor to many accomplished professionals in communication arts, marketing, and advertising. He often deploys his wealth of experience to support various organizations in Nigeria. His desire to serve society in higher capacity moved him to serve as a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Chief Akin Odusi is indeed a man highly respected for his accomplishments and impact in the media and communication industry in Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our honoree tonight, Chief Kamardeen Akinola Babalola Odusi.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we've been treated to an impressive profile of gurus in the media, beginning from Abadabo, now descending to Chief Akinola Odusi, who excel in politics as well as in his chosen profession. Congratulations on behalf of NMMA. This merit award that is being given to you is a demonstration of our appreciation and the country's appreciation for your contribution to development. Thank you very much. Congratulations. That I have received tonight, I humbly accept this award, and I just want to say that this award has been possible because the Nigeria Media Merit Award has demonstrated so much professionalism and high ethics in selecting those to whom awards are given. And listening to the chairman of the awards committee, the criteria they used even for the award to the various categories is such that you cannot fault them. There are awards and various other awards in Nigeria, but most of them you have to pay to receive those awards. I have been written to come and receive such awards, but I didn't think I deserved their awards because they want me to pay for it. Here is an award that was given to me by the Nigeria Media Merit Award, which has looked through my contributions in the past to the media. My contributions were not just my own personal contributions. They were the contributions made by the team to which I was their leader. And I'm happy to say that many of those media organizations that we patronized in those days didn't have to come to us to pay us to patronize them, to recognize them. They were based on research, performance, assessment of their facilities, and ability to reach our target audience for our various clients. For this reason, I am happy to receive this award on behalf, as it were, of my people, all Rosabellites, Media Seal and Co. Limited, represented here today. This award I have received on your behalf. I dedicate this award to all who have worked together with me in the past. Once again, I thank you for this award. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please don't go away. You're presenting the next set of awards. Thank you very much for accepting. A round of applause for him as he stays back to present the next set of awards here. And I quickly call up on our guest speaker, Professor Chinyere Okuna, to please join him to do.
Olumese Sonola, the Punch. Onibere Ezelio, the Punch. Azuka Omuka Prosper, the Punch. Ladies and gentlemen.
The winner is Olumese Solano.
Sonala. Yes, Olumese Sonala.
Solano is what they wrote here.
It's not Solano.
That's what they wrote here.
That's the printer's devil.
Okay.
Mr. Olumese Sonala has been a columnist of many years.
The nominees for 2023 Award for Editorial Writing are Sam Omateye, National Publication, Nigeria Tribune, Nigeria Tribune.
Right?
That's
Nigerian Tribune.
Yeah. No name.
Winner of this category. Anybody from Nigerian Tribune here?
Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The next award category.
The nominees for Daily Giver Prize for Editor of the Year are Hamza Idris, Daily Trust, Ademola Oni, Punch.
The winner is Dayo Oketo, Punch.
Congratulations. We'll move on to the next category of the awards tonight. The next category.
Award for Newspaper of the Year are The Nation, Punch Newspaper. Yes.
The winner is The Punch. The Punch.
The Punch newspaper wins the Newspaper of the Year.
The Punch.
Let's make it quickly to the podium. A team from The Punch making their way to the podium for the Newspaper of the Year. Congratulations to Punch newspaper for winning the Newspaper of the Year. Congratulations to Punch newspaper, Newspaper of the Year, Nigeria Media Merit Award 2023. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Senator Odusi. You're permitted to go take your seat. All right, this beautiful plaque is going to Professor Stella Chinyere Okuna as the eminent guest speaker at the Nigeria Media Merit Award Grand Media Excellence Program 2023, held in Lagos, Nigeria. This is given by the Board of Trustees today, 17th December 2023. Signed, Dr. Chief Dayo Duyile. What a beautiful flag. Shall we appreciate her? What a beautiful one there. Congratulations, ma'am. University of the Third Age. She was born in Lagos, Nigeria on February 3rd, 1941. She was conferred with the national honor of Officer of the Order of the Niger in the 2006 Nigerian National Honors List by President Olusegun Obasanjo on October 1st on Nigeria's 47th Independence Day anniversary. She was in the same year also honored with the Heritage and Honors Award of the Association of Advertising Practitioners of Nigeria for her services to the profession of advertising in Nigeria, and as a former executive member of the association. Taiwo Ajayi Lycett is also a fellow, SONTA, a fellow of the Society of Nigerian Theatre Artists.
At the birthday lecture on broadcast teamed fans and admirers from all parts of the globe for your show of unreserved love towards the BOS Biscon brand. We thank High Chief Raymond Dokbesi, the founder of DA Communications, posthumously for great support for Biscon Communication. We thank former President Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, for agreeing to be the chairman of Prince Bisola Tilo's 70th birthday anniversary celebration in Lagos on Wednesday, 20th December 2023. We love you all.
Racism is a belief that groups of humans possess different behavioral traits corresponding to inherited attributes and can be divided based on the superiority of one race over another. It may also mean prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against other people because they are of a different race or ethnicity. Modern variants of racism are often based on social perceptions of biological differences between peoples. These views can take the form of social actions, practices, or beliefs of political systems in which different races are ranked as inherently superior or inferior to each other, based on presumed shared inheritable trait attributes and qualities. There have been attempts to legitimize racist beliefs through scientific means, such as scientific racism, which have been overwhelmingly shown to be unfounded. In terms of political systems like apartheid, the expression of prejudice or aversion in discriminatory practices or laws. Racist ideology may include associated social aspects such as nepotism, xenophobia, otherness, segregation, hierarchical ranking, and supremacism. While the concepts of race and ethnicity are considered to be separate in contemporary social science, the two terms have a long history of equivalence in popular usage and older social science literature. Ethnicity is often used in a sense close to one traditionally attributed to race. The division of human groups based on qualities assumed to be essential or innate to the group, e.g., shared ancestry and shared behavior. Racism and racial discrimination are often used to describe discrimination on an ethnic or cultural basis. Independent of whether these differences are described as racial, according to the United Nations Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination, no distinction between the terms racial and ethnic discrimination, It further concludes that superiority based on racial differentiation is scientifically false, morally condemnable, socially unjust, and dangerous. The convention also declared that there's no justification for racial discrimination anywhere, in theory or in practice. Racism is a relatively modern concept arising in the European age of imperialism, the subsequent growth of capitalism, and especially the Atlantic slave trade, of which it was a major driving force. It was also a major force behind racial segregation